Thank you very much. You know, I'm normally a comedy magician, but because this is Fool Us, tonight I wanted to do something a little different. A giant, over-the-top, Las Vegas-style grand illusion. What do you think? Okay. I've actually brought 4 with me. I only have time for 1, but I'm gonna let you choose the one I do. And to make that choice fair, I made this simple poster. It says, the trick that will fool Penn and Teller will be A, B, C, or D. Penn, you get the choice.
C.
C. Very good choice, very confident. Let's see what you didn't pick. You could have picked A, and tonight I'd be performing for you the appearing Empire State Building. Oh, the Empire State Building vanishes from New York, appears right on this stage. It doesn't even fit, but it's magic. But not tonight. Could've gone with B, that was one of my favorites. That's the levitating shark. A 2,000-pound great white floats around, eats 3 people, it's spectacular. And D, I was hoping for D. D was the deadly double bullet catch. Oh, nobody figures that out. But you picked C, and that is what I was hoping you would pick. It is my favorite one under the most spectacular illusion I know. Get ready, because tonight I will be performing for you a card trick. Excellent choice, Penn. Love card tricks. I brought a deck of cards. Jumbo deck so we can all see. And I should be honest, I love card tricks, but card tricks used to be simple, right? You would pick a card, the magician would find it. Very easy. Lately, I have seen these complex card tricks I can't follow. So tonight, I will do the opposite of that. And I will go create for you the world's simplest card trick. And I have simplified it the way anybody would, with a clear and concise PowerPoint presentation. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the world's simplest card trick. Now, I should begin by explaining that of magic tricks, card tricks make up 62%. It's actually a bit odd. You can see from this graph, as the number of card tricks go up, the quality of the magician goes down. However, according to this graph, as the number of graphs go up, the quality of the magician goes up, so I'm in good shape. Here's a few more graphs of that statistic in case you miss it. There it is in 3D. Now, of those tricks, 99% are bad card tricks. Really, only like 1% of card tricks are any good. But this trick falls right about there, right there, yes. Of those tricks, 79% are the pick a card or the PAC card tricks, 18% are the no card selected, the NCS tricks, and only 3% are the most difficult kind, the think of a card tricks. That's what we'll do tonight. In a minute, somebody here will TOAC, and Alyson, would you mind helping?
Sure. In
a moment, I will ask you to TOAC.
Okay.
Very good. Now, it would appear that Alyson has a free choice of 52 different cards. Actually, we've done studies, we found that women tend to choose red cards, men tend to choose black cards. Kids, of course, choose the Joker. Please don't choose the Joker, no. Joker. Also, 2 very popular cards. I don't want to influence you. They can be chosen if you would like, the Queen of Hearts and the Ace of Spades, but they are very common choices. A lot of women choose the Queen of Hearts because it represents love and beauty and, of course, decapitation. Remember her? Then we have the Ace of Spades for the guys because it represents strength. It's known as the bullet card, which is weird because a spade is a shovel. It should be known as the gardening card. But it's not, it's known as the bullet card. Not to be confused with a bullet point. That looks like this. So, Alyson, for the first time, would you please TOAC, think of a card?
9 of clubs.
The T, the think, is key for this to work, yeah.
Sorry.
So forget the 9, think of a card.
Yeah.
Got one?
Now I do.
Very good. Now, change your mind CYM to any other card, AOC.
Okay.
You got a new one?
Yeah.
Good. Alyson, in your mind, IYM, turn your card face down, FD, and visualize the back of the card, the BOTC. These are the rider back cards. They're made by the United States Playing Card Company. Of course, they were founded in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you haven't been there, here's a picture of Cincinnati, courtesy Google Maps. Let's review. So far, I asked Alyson to TOAC, then she CYM to AOC. IYM to turn the card FD and visualize the BOTC made by the USPCC from Cincinnati, OH. Okay?
Okay.
So, Alyson, for the first time, name the card you're thinking of.
8 of clubs.
8 of clubs. And that's your card, the one that IYM you turned FD?
Sure.
Excellent, Alyson. Well done. In this deck of cards, there are 52 cards. They are all facing in one direction. However, IYM, in your mind, you turn a single card, FD, face down. So one card somewhere in there should be reversed from all the rest. And they can be tough to spot. If anyone sees it, let me know. Oh, I see it. One card is turned over in the deck. Now, Alyson, if that is the 8 of clubs, would that be a good trick?
Yeah,
That'd
definitely.
be a freaking miracle, Alyson.
I know.
There's no floating shark. This is it, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a free choice of 52 cards. You randomly picked the 8 of clubs, and I told you, this isn't just any card trick. This is the world's simplest card trick.
Kill at conventions.
They love it. Everyone loves it everywhere. We've all suffered through PowerPoint. It doesn't just have to be corporate stuff. Everyone has been through these slideshows.
That's the best PowerPoint ever. It's so entertaining.
Thank you. Yeah,
right? And
thanks.
funny and yeah.
And there's a card trick.
So how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I like to wrap my magic in like presentations that people can relate to and connect with, and I always thought PowerPoint was one of those things. Yeah. So it made sense for me to do that. And all of my stuff is comedy magic, but it's all tied in with stories. So stories about my life, stories about people I know, stories about things I've experienced. I actually developed a stage show and a web series about a magician that's all story-based and mixes magic and storytelling. That's always been sort of what I'm most interested in.
That's cool. All right, let's go to the boys,
see
see if they figured it out or not.
Oh, Matt, you know, Teller saw your show in L.A. You have a one-man show in L.A., and Teller saw it. As soon as he saw you come out, he was thrilled.
Oh,
he was already over the moon, and I hadn't seen you before, and it's just killer, just so great. I mean, I could not be more sick of TED Talks. I believe that oration in the United States of America has been destroyed by PowerPoint. I think they're the worst things in the world. And the moment when you brought up the Google map of Cincinnati, one of the great, really funny things. And the basic rule with comedy magicians is they're never that funny and the magic's never that good. And you just proved both of those. It was funny all the way through. You didn't even need a trick. And you also proved something that we like to say all the time, which it really is the singer, not the song. You did just a beautiful job, and just tight and crisp and funny and brilliant and wonderful. And now it's time to ID this with the UMD. It's a variation of an ID. It's a UMD.
Was that code?
I think they're on to the sorcery.
Oh,
yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
So good.
I'm Matt Marcy, and I'm a comedy magician. I always wanted my magic to be more than just a series of tricks. And so I created a stage play. Opening night, I looked out in the audience, and Teller was sitting there. I never met him before. And after the show, I chatted with him for quite a while, and he gave me great thoughts and advice. I wanted to go a step further, and so I created a web series about a magician. I'm a magician.
Oh, okay. What instrument?
The purpose of the web series was to explore magicians as human beings. Magicians will be looking for success. That's how Chris Angel made it. They'll be looking for love.
Okay, Magic Boy.
And they'll see that through the lens of magic. A magician is first a person, and he wants all the things that every person would want.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Penn, last year you said, Paul, season 5, kick our butts. I'm going to give it my best shot.
Okay. I wish I hadn't said that.
Now, I asked the producers to choose 5 totally random people from the audience to join me, and I want to thank you for coming up and helping me out. I'm not going to ask your names because your names are going to determine the outcome of this trick. But first, a little story. In the early 70s, there was a study done in Las Vegas about winners and losers. They studied people that won big jackpots and people that went home totally broke. And there was a fascinating statistic in this study that said, for some strange reason, all of the winners in the study had an even number of letters in their name. And all of the losers in the study had an odd number of letters in their name. It became known in the gambling industry as the lucky study. Now the question is, could your names determine your luck? Let's find out right now. I have a pack of cards right here, 54. I have the jokers in the deck, but we won't use the jokers. And I'd like everyone to do me a favor, come forward and hold your hand out like that, and you're gonna put your finger on the back of one card. So all 5, come back forward, just hold your hand out like that, put your finger on one card, okay? Perfect. Now slide those cards out, okay? Slide them out, take them back to your seat. Now, I'm going to have all of you look at your cards. just like this. Okay, got it? Okay, and now I'm going to turn my back. And when I turn my back, I'm going to have you flip the card out to the audience, just like that, okay? Now, go ahead, you can turn it out to the audience, all right? And look at it. Now, everyone in the audience, remember one person and their card, okay? Now, flip the card back around towards yourself, and we will now be ready to go. Now, we're going to place those 5 cards back in the deck one at a time, all right? First card right over here. Now, normally a magician has to find 1 card, but, well, I have to full Penn Teller, so I'm going to do 5. Now, would you place yours here? And let's get back to the story. Now, has anyone ever heard of the name Thomas Preston? Probably not. Thomas Preston was a gambler in the early 70s, but he never really won much of anything. He read about the lucky study, and he decided to change his name, because when he added up the number of letters in his name, he discovered he had 13 letters in his name, a very unlucky number for a gambler. So Thomas Preston changed his name to Amarillo Slim. Oh, this is true. You can Google it. And once he changed his name to Amarillo Slim, he actually became very lucky, because Amarillo Slim had 12 letters in the name. And he went on to win 4 world championships of poker. The last one with a royal straight flush in spades. Not something you see normally in Las Vegas. Now, the question is, did changing his name change his luck? We're going to see right now with these 5 new friends I have here at the table. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to add up the number of letters in your first and last name together. Okay? Now, you can use your fingers to do this, to be sure. Yeah, by all means. Now, I'm going to take and start over here. I'd like to know how many letters in your first and last name together.
There's 15.
15, oh, 15, wow. We might be down to first names only here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You said 15? 15. How many are yours?
8.
8, and that's not your card by any chance, is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How many in yours?
14.
14, first names only. Go with, figure out how many letters in your first name. 14, that's not your card?
No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you said?
14.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many in your first name?
17.
How many? First name?
Name, twin.
12?
Twin.
First name?
Yeah.
Do you have a nickname?
So 5.
5? Okay. And is that your card?
No.
No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And how many in yours?
22.
First name?
5.
5, and that's not your card?
Nope.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this worked. Now, there's no way I could have controlled anything, but I had 5 random cards selected, shown to the audience, and I dealt the number of letters in your name. I had to use your nickname, but we got there. For the very first time, let's see if you're as lucky as Amarillo Slim. What was the name of your card? Do you remember?
Yes. It's the 4 clubs.
4 of clubs? Oh. And your card?
7 of spades.
7 of spades. And your card?
8 of spades.
8 of spades. And your card?
Red king.
A red king of diamonds. And your card?
5 of hearts.
5 of hearts. Just like that, and I thank you. Thank you. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, it's possible Penn and Teller already know how that trick was done. However, I promised Penn to surprise you. And remember I told you Amarillo Slim won his final world championship poker hand with something you don't see too often in Las Vegas. And if we look at the bottom card of each one of these packets, if we're lucky, we just might find Amarillo Slim's royal, straight, flush in spades. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Good to see you.
Great to see you again.
Same here.
Wow, what have you been doing since the last time we saw you?
Well, it's been a lot. I've been very busy, and actually, as a result of being on Penn and Teller Plus, I have my own show now in Boston every Friday night. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think that you have even more riding on this fool than in previous?
Maybe, because I spent about 2.5 years on this trick.
You practice a lot,
I do practice a lot, and this one
Yes.
required that.
So is there such a thing as practicing too much?
I think there is, yeah, because in terms of hands. If you practice too much, hands cramp up a little bit because you're doing certain weird techniques and maneuvers and so on like that.
How many times did you practice this morning?
Let's see, to be honest, I think I did the trick about 15 times this morning. No, 15, 20.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Penn Teller. Hi. Hi, guys.
Boy, when we see Paul Gertner, we worry. And this is an important one. It's the tiebreaker.
That's true.
You fooled us once. You didn't fool us the second time. Now it's the third time.
Yep.
And this is, Paul plays this game in a different plane than everybody else that comes out here. Because he did a trick that I am certain fooled just about everybody watching. And yet you sat there smug, knowing we were seeing you do every one of those 5 moves.
Okay.
But you were okay with that, because you're a rat bastard. That's why you're okay with that. And you were saying, well, you know, let him catch me at the other thing, at the end. Okay? Now, when you turned your back on us, to the audience, that seems like, oh, he's being so fair and so honest, right? But you turn your back, we as magicians think he can do anything he wants with that deck. He's there by himself with his back to us with the cards in his hand. And then you said that you were going to add on a little trick at the end. And we think you did add on, and we think you added on something besides just a trick. You added on something to accomplish the trick. You know what we're talking about?
Did you do something tricky when your back was turned?
I didn't do anything tricky when my back was turned, but...
You didn't do it like that?
It's a fooler!
Again, tiebreaker. Nicely done.
Oh, thank you so much. I have to say I'm really honored to be the first magician to be invited back for the 3rd time. The first time I did a trick called Unshuffled.
It kind of blew our minds.
Not only did the trick fool Penn Teller,
You fooled us. Can you see that?
but based on video views and so on, it fooled a lot of the magicians too. The second time, the cups and balls.
Thank you.
I thought I was going to fool them. The only problem was they knew that trick a little too well.
It's now a tie. You got us last time, we got you this time. Season 5, kick our ass.
The thing I like most about coming on Fool Us is it pushes me to take my magic to the next level. So essentially, they've given me a gift each time. I have new routines thanks to being on the show. And this time, I have a gift for them.
All right, thank you for having me. 2 passions of mine are magic and music. And right now, I'd like to try something using a little bit of both. Alyson, would you please join me on stage? Ladies and gentlemen, Alyson. That's enough. That's enough. It's still my trick. Okay. Alyson, here's what we're gonna do. It starts out with a deck of cards. All the cards are different. All you're gonna do is just touch one card that you feel drawn to. Okay, go ahead. Any cards you'd like? Okay. Now, just so these guys over here know that it's a free selection, why don't you go ahead and change your mind?
Okay.
Okay? Perfect. All right, go ahead. Show it to no one, not even the camera. Okay? Got it?
Can I look
Do you
at
like it? Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so that was the card portion of the magic trick. Now I need to get to the music portion. So if we could have Penn and Teller please join me on stage. Come on up. All right, so.
That's my axe.
You've got your bass,
That's my bass. You want me to take it out of
Teller,
the stand?
Nice to meet you. Now, you don't talk, so I wanted to find a way to incorporate you into the trick, so I brought out a chime, and then a musical instrument for you. You just strike the chime. You want to give it a try? Yeah? Okay, yeah, guys, save it for me at the end. All right, and then we have your bass. We stole this from you.
Shall I take it?
Yeah. Go ahead, just make sure it still works.
I believe it does.
Yeah. This guy's good. He's professional. All right, so we're ready to roll. That's enough, Penn. Okay, so now we go to the teaching portion. I'm a teacher by day. You know all about that. This is a truly magical piece of music equipment known as a looper. What it allows you to do is you can record something, and then if you just press a button, it'll play it over and over and over again, endlessly, as if in a loop. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and try right now, okay? Just to be clear, everything that you are about to hear is happening in real time. Magic in the form of music. Track 1 will be me. Alyson, you'll be on track 2, so get ready to roll. Track 3 is gonna be our Penn Teller track. So you guys are gonna go together on that one.
Sharing a track?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go on track 4 to round us up.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Magic. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll go to track 2 here. Alyson, I just want you to go ahead and say your name, okay? Here we go.
Alyson.
Say, hi, my name's Alyson.
Hi, my name is Alyson.
What's your favorite color?
Purple. Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson.
Lead vocalist right there. All right,
Alyson.
track 3, the Penn Teller track.
Hi,
We're gonna
my
have
name's
Teller start
Alyson.
off with the chime. All right, here we go.
Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson.
All right, and then we got Penn on the bass. We're still on track 3 here. So here we go.
Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple. Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple. Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson.
So you can hear the bass, you can hear everything.
Purple.
All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead
Alyson.
for the 4th track.
Hi, my name's Alyson.
Not gonna lie, this is gonna be a little creepy, a little weird, a little different.
Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple. Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple. Alyson. Hi, my name's Alyson. Purple.
Okay, Penn, since you are a musician, I know both of you guys do a lot. Can you put the bass back, and then I'll go ahead and I'll take your chime.
Hi, my name's Alyson.
And I'm gonna let you come over and actually play with the looper a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so come on over. Now they say when you take an old record
Alyson.
and you spin it backwards, sometimes you
Hi,
get
my
that
name's
hidden
Alyson.
message. Teller, do you see that reverse button right there? We're gonna go ahead, hit the reverse button, we'll hear it
Hi,
in
my name's
reverse.
Alyson.
And Penn, if you'd like, go ahead and slowly drag back each track. All right. Now, Alyson, you picked a card right at the beginning. Any card you wanted. For the first time, go ahead and show everyone your card. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyson, Penn, and Teller.
Ryan Chandler! Oh, well, you earned that applause.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Very impressive. I was a little worried when you gave me my own track.
Oh,
like,
I
I don't wanna
wasn't.
sing.
I had confidence in you.
Oh,
I knew
thanks.
you'd do it. Hit it out of the park.
Did you ever want to just be a musician?
Absolutely. I just wasn't good enough. And same thing with magic. So I just try to do a little bit of both, and hopefully you guys are entertained by it. So.
Or maybe you're great at both. And you teach?
Yep, I'm a teacher by day. So
What do you teach?
I teach middle school, grades 6 through 8.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of fun. When I get to 6th graders, they don't know I do magic, so I just kind of like make things disappear without letting them know. So they'll be sitting there and I'll make something vanish, and then I'll walk off, And then I'll say, do you have that? And they're like, where did it go? And I'm like, I don't know.
All right, let's see if Penn and Teller know all the beats to your trick.
All right, sounds good.
Boy, it's really great. So nice to see that, and so nice to see looping used. I love looping. And the Beatles did a White Album, and on it was Revolution #9. If you played that backwards, you got "Turn Me On, Didman, Turn Me On, Didman, Turn Me On, Didman," and I would play that on my turntable way back when we had those, backwards over and over again until I could do it. And then I got a tape recorder, then tested it so I could actually say #9 backwards. Made the whole thing very, very plausible and very good. But you know, like all good magicians, you told a lie right up top, right at the very beginning, really early on, one that everybody else believed, and we even believed until we saw the trick. So I'm going to give you, I've already told you that part of that, but I'll give you the other part of that in backwards. Isorf. Wasn't it?
Do you understand Isorf?
I understand that, yeah, completely. I'm not as good at code, you understand?
Welcome to my world.
I'm a middle school teacher.
Okay, so it sounds like they know how you did it.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you
Very
so
good.
much, Ryan Chandler.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Don't you? No. Get away from there.
My name is Ryan Chandler from Omaha, Nebraska. By day, I'm a teacher, and by night, I do magic and music. Just like creating a song, it's the same thing creating a trick or a routine. You want to put in your own formula and try to just figure something out that's artistically unique to you. The trick that I'm doing for Penn and Teller, it's like someone just, like a lightning bolt, or someone just touched me on the top of the head and said, here it is, and it just happened. It's like I can't even take credit for it. I don't even know how it happened. And I've been doing music forever, and I've been doing magic for a long time. The two storms just came together, and that's what's gonna happen tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Penn and Teller. Wow, it's amazing to be back here in Vegas. Alyson, I'd love it if you come join me over here.
Sure.
I'm so happy that you're here.
Aw,
Yeah,
I'm happy you're here.
I have to tell you that performing for these guys is one of the hardest things that a magician can do.
Or me.
That's true. Well, no. If I was doing magic for you or for anyone else in the theater, there would be no stress.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Look, I'm gonna have you pick a card.
Okay.
Anytime you like, just say stop.
Stop.
Remember that card. Okay,
Yes.
You've got it?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But the moment that you say it out loud, your card will fly out of the deck, and I will catch it at my fingertips.
Okay.
It'll happen in just a blink of an eye. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alyson, name your card.
6 of clubs. Wow.
The 6 of clubs. Pretty cool, right?
Really cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what I mean, right? You're impressed, you're amazed, I'm having fun, this is what it's about. But these guys, look, they're not fooled, right? They know exactly how my fingers manipulated the cards. They know where it was. They know how it flew out of the deck. If I'm gonna fool these guys with the same trick, I have to do more than just sleight of hand. I have to be clever.
Ooh.
I have to be sneaky. I might even have to lie just a little. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna do the same trick for them. But Penn, you remember what happened last time I was here?
I do.
Yeah, he picked up a chair.
No, I don't think I can protect you very well.
No, I need you to here as my bodyguard, please. Teller just sat there giggling last time, did nothing. So how about this? You're gonna stick with me, at least as my emotional support.
Yes.
And I'd love it if the gentleman could join us up here. Everyone, please welcome Penn and Teller to the stage. Alyson, come on over. Great to see you, sir.
Oh, you rat bastard.
Great to see you, great to see you. So, let's get comfortable. Gentlemen, I'm gonna perform the same trick for you as I just did for Alyson. I'm going to have you pick a card, and then I will catch it at my fingertips. But I have to use a different method. And I know that the moment I tell you that, your brain starts thinking of all the possible ways I could do this. So right now, Teller is burning my hands. That means he's watching my every move. He's making sure that I don't switch this deck of cards for a different one with all the same cards. Penn, meanwhile, he's burning the cards. He's looking at the corners to make sure that I haven't cut any of them to make them easier to get to. Or maybe I filed down the edges in order to make one card stand out from the others. Maybe I used glue on the edges of my fingers in order to make it easier to catch that card. That would be clever. Or better yet, I have magnets in my fingertips that allow me to capture that card. Yeah, maybe I do, maybe I do. Maybe I don't. That's not for me to say. So all of these possibilities are there for you to consider. Maybe I'm telling you the truth, and maybe I'm not. Now, look, I know that doesn't seem fair, but hey, you guys started this game. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle these cards, but I won't push them in all the way, leaving some of these cards isolated and out of my control. I'm also going to riffle slowly, so Penn knows I'm not influencing his choice with Jedi mind tricks. Penn, please say stop.
Stop.
Are you happy there?
One more.
One more? How's that?
Good.
Teller, you feeling good about all this? Sure, why not? Right now, very important, before we go any further, I want you to make sure that your card is not near the top or near the bottom, that it's somewhere within the spread. Now, Alyson, you can, I'm sorry, you didn't see the card.
No.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you satisfied? It's in the spread, very good. Now, at this moment in time, there are multiple realities happening here on stage. See, Penn and Teller, they're focused on the method of the trick and trying to figure out what I lied to them about. But you and the audience, you don't care about method, so you get to experience the effect.
Yeah.
Right? Look, the joy on her face, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, whereas for you, the card shot out of the deck and I caught it at my fingertips. For you, gentlemen, my fingers are going to shoot into the deck and I will capture your card. Penn, what was your card?
King of spades.
Your card, the king of spades. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
I can understand why he wanted to hit you.
Yes.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Thank you so much.
And so frustrating to not, know how you did that.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the magic, part of the beauty of it.
So, am I correct in thinking you've worked on that trick for 17 years?
Yes, I've been practicing it for 17 years.
Wow.
Yes.
What was it at 17 years you were like, yep, it's ready?
You know, I just had no life. I always played with cards. I always in my hand. I'm always practicing. I created it to fool magicians, but I showed it kind of underground, didn't show it to too many people. And for 3 years now, I've been thinking what I can do to come back. And I thought, this is it.
This is it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it nerve-wracking coming back for the second time?
I've been really looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to seeing their faces and spending time with them on stage here. So this has been the moment that I'm really excited about.
And how has your life changed since you were on the first time?
You know, the first time I was on Fool Us before then, no one knew who I was. I didn't know I was coming. But ever since then, it's changed my life because now people know, oh, you're the guy that fooled Penn and Teller. Well, let's hire you. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I see some surprised looks. Let's talk to the boys.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
I want you to think about this because if we do this bust on you, and if we're wrong, and if you fooled us again, I'm going to hurt you. So that kind, you know that little thing you did with the glue stick, and you did the little scissors, you did this, you did that. I'm telling you, we have a little list. I'll hit you in the head. I'll kick you in the ass. I'll knock you down. I'll trip you. Imagine those are laid out in front of you as I say this. Here's the problem.
Okay.
You know, we've hung out with you in hotel rooms with you doing this stuff for us. Amazing stuff. And there's a kind of a shortcut Teller and I use talking about juggling and magic. Because juggling, you say you're going to do something and you do it. And in magic, you say you're going to do something and you don't. We know you can control a card anywhere. We know once I've picked a card, you can put it wherever you want. We know you could put that card where you want. We kind of sort of watched you do it. And then, and this is the weirdest bust we've done, we think you actually did it. We don't think there was a trick. We think you knew the location of the card and you've been practicing since you were 18 because you reached in and grabbed the thing. We think you actually did what you said you were going to do. And therefore, although you blew our minds and amazed us, you did not fool us. We think you are that good. So go ahead, tell me you're not that good.
So you think that I've been locked up for 20 years practicing and that I could precision dribble and catch any card that I want from anywhere in the deck?
Kind of, sort of ish, yeah.
You're 100% right. Thank you so much.
You're so good, baby. You're
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are the best.
So great.
Thank you. So great. Thank you, guys.
Incredible.
Thank you.
I'm telling you that.
Kostya Kimlat.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Kostya Kimlat, and I want you to think like a magician. 3 years ago, I fooled Penn and Teller.
Except for one.
And I never expected them to react the way they did.
I hate you. Let's get that out of the way. Fooled the big dumb guy. And Teller handled the cards, and he looked at it, and he thought about it, and you fooled him!
It was the most nerve-wracking and amazing experience at the same time. For 3 years, I've been thinking, what can I possibly perform for Penn and Teller a second time? In magic, there's a method and an effect. The reason the guys got so angry is because I did an effect they knew using a method they didn't. This time, I'm performing a trick that I created when I was 18 years old and have been practicing ever since. So far, only 2 magicians have fooled them twice. I'm hoping to make it lucky, number 3.
Now, magic has taken me years and years to learn how to do. Many lonely years. In front of a mirror. Well, you'd be surprised how much time magicians spend in front of mirrors, and some of them even practice. Which is why I brought my mirror. You see, I was practicing the other day. No. I was practicing the other day, and that thought occurred to me. You see, I know mirrors reflect images, light. But what if one day, somehow it absorbed it instead, like a black hole? What would that look like? And what will my hand look like? Let's find out. Now, without causing any risk injury to myself or to any of you, let's use playing cards. Because playing cards have 52 different images. Which one to choose? You know what, let's make this simple. Penn.
Yes.
You can help me select a card here. I'm just gonna flip through here, just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Stop me right here. Now, the idea is that the mirror is going to absorb the image of this card, 8 of clubs. I'll be fair, I'll leave it right here. Now remember, the card is not going inside the mirror. No, it's the mirror is going to steal the image like a black hole. Watch. I think I felt something, look. The card has definitely changed. And when I mean that image is gone, I mean it is completely gone. So the big question is, why can't you see that image inside the mirror? Well, you're not gonna see it with your human eye, but there's something that could help you see it even if it's in another dimension. And I keep it in this dark box here, away from the light. And that's camera film. Remember camera film? All the millennials are like, what's that? Because it's all digital. But in fact, they still use camera film to capture many paranormal activity. So watch what happens when I pass a piece of film in front of a mirror that has an image stolen from another dimension. I should warn you, this will be the strangest thing you see all night. Watch. 8 of clubs. What? I mean, it's almost like a vampire effect. And look, if I bring it right to the surface, I can actually bring that image back to this world. And the image is not even solid, look, it's ghostly. Because it's an essence. It doesn't belong to the film. It belongs to the playing card that it came from. See how that fits? Both sides, that film will return that image. Home sweet home.
Really cool. Did you come up with that trick?
Actually, I did. Funny of all places, I came up with the idea in the shower.
Oh, is that where most of your ideas come to?
A lot of them. I think some people sing in the shower, and that just came up. And then I went to my bathroom mirror, and I just started thinking. I started staring into it.
So what do you love most about magic?
You know, there's an engineering aspect. You know, before I went into magic, in high school, I thought I was going to go into engineering. And, you know, my oldest brother, he became an engineer, but he and I would go to the magic shops together. And so he became an engineer, I became a magician. But I have the engineering spirit. You know, again, how do you get an image inside a mirror? How do you get something to appear? I had to think about all that. I had to, in a way, reverse engineer it. You know what you want, but then you have to figure out how to do it and make it look like magic. That's the hard part.
All right, let's see what the boys thought of your trick.
Oh, okay.
Migz, mirrors automatically are magical. Whether you're talking about Alice in Wonderland through the looking glass, mirror, mirror on the wall, they're just magical objects. And everybody's always trying to get them into magic, and it's really hard to do. And the mirror is the centerpiece of the whole routine, and yet the mirror is just a mirror. The mirror is in a certain sense misdirection to the other stuff with other things. But I would just say, for magic words, some people would say abracadabra. We would say ton onosaka.
Do you know what that means? So is that's Japanese for they figured it out?
Yes. Hi.
All right, well, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Migz.
Right on, too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I've always been fascinated by mirrors. I used to stare into them. Is it an alternate universe? Yeah, I've always wanted to get inside and find out. But what if I get trapped inside? I can never come home. When I was a kid, I always had to figure out how things worked. I would go to the library and learn about all kinds of subjects. Magic was the perfect medium for me. You take everything you've ever learned, all the books you've read, all your childhood experiences, and you use all those tools to make an illusion into a reality. Outside the mirror is the real world. If I can get out, I can take what I've learned with me and put together a trick that'll blow Penn and Teller away.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Well, you've heard it. My name is Pitt. I am officially Germany's most successful magician in the weight class under 130 pounds. So, there you go. And we have with us tonight Terry, right? And what's your name? Connor. Connor. Thank you for helping. Now, I think I may have made an interesting discovery about the physical properties of a deck of cards, right? But to show you that, it's important that the cards are really well shuffled. So we shuffle that, maybe give them one of these as well. And Connor, after shuffling a deck, you always need to cut the cards, okay? Yep. So maybe if you could maybe move half over there for me, so we know the deck is shuffled and cut. Okay, very good. So now, no, okay, I'm kidding. Just to see who's paying attention. We try that again, okay? Maybe if you can cut one more time. And then, of course, I have to take the bottom half and place it on top, right? And then we're good. Okay. So, now, oh, come on. This whole fooling thing is tougher than I thought, really. But you know what, Connor? Can you take those cards and you shuffle them, okay? You mix up the deck so you can be really sure everything is well mixed. And yeah, you keep shuffling. You can actually shuffle as much as you like, because I'm going to do this trick with this deck anyway. Yeah, it's just otherwise, okay. No, you keep shuffling. We actually, we need both decks, okay? So here we shuffle that again. 2 thoroughly shuffled decks. Oh, and by the way, those are real shuffles, okay? So they're not strange magic kind of things, real honest shuffles, okay? Are you happy with your shuffle? And oh, maybe you did all the work. Maybe another round of applause for our shuffler here, Connor. Thank you for helping. That's really good. And I noticed one day that decks of playing cards actually behave a lot like musical instruments. So they can be in tune or out of tune with one another. And you can actually synchronize decks using sound waves. Now, it may sound strange. Have you ever synchronized decks? No, here's how that goes. First, you look at the top card. For example, here we have a king. Okay, king of spades. Can you see that? Okay. Could you hold on to that, maybe, just in your hand there? And let's look. The other card here is an ace, for example. So it's not the same card. But we are going to change that right now. And we just use the right frequency. So if you could hold that in your left hand there, and then slowly and softly move it a bit, and we go with a sound. It goes like, can you join in? We go, come on, please, that's science, okay? And, but you remember those 2 cards that were not the same? Mm-hmm. Let's have a look at them now. Can you turn card over and maybe, I didn't see that. Oh, they're synchronized. Got him somewhere. That seems to work. You place that there, okay? You want to try that again? Okay, maybe you have a look at your next card. Just turn it over and see what you have. Is it the same? No, look, I've got that one. You got an 8, for example. Yeah, can be any. And now the idea is to try that again, but by now you know the lines, of course, okay? So very slowly, I won't even come close. You go like this. That sounds good. And have a look, and maybe it happened again, and now we have exactly the same card again. So yeah, I mean, it's physics, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you place that there. Okay. Now, so far, we tried this with the top card. But we can use any card, really. You just have to change pitch, okay? So, Terry, maybe could you name, say, a number between 5 and 10? What would you like?
6.
6. Okay, now 6, of course, is a bit lower in the deck, okay? So it's not, but 6 is actually, can we try? Okay, we go, okay, yeah, the key point here is dignity, okay? Very important. And now let's see if that worked. I'll go first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place that out and the rest on top. And maybe, Conrad, can you do the same thing? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th card goes to the side. You can place the rest on top. And now remember, those were 2 genuinely, thoroughly shuffled decks, right? Now the card at the 6th position in my deck happens to be the 4 of diamonds. Now, Conrad, could you show us which card you shuffled to the 6th position in your deck? And it is exactly the same card. Can you see that? Exactly the 4 of diamonds. So thank you very much. Here we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, but you know what? That worked pretty well, actually. We might as well try and go all the way, okay? Shall we try and synchronize the whole decks? We can do that, maybe. Could you hold the deck in your hand again? Oh, but for this, I need all your help, okay? Maybe you can all join in. We use the collective resonance of our audience here tonight. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Well, the Penn and Teller singers, ladies and gentlemen. That works really well. Now, I wonder what happened to those decks. Conrad, could you turn over the top card? Let's have a look. And you have an ace. And look, I've got an ace. That's pretty good. We'll just place it there. You have a look at the next card. Let's see what that is. You got a 3. And I got a 3. Very good. Maybe the next card. That's looking good. You got a 7. I got a 7. So I go first. Look, I've got the queen. Yeah, show. You have a queen. I've got the 5. And what you got the 5. Look, I got the 2. And you got to show everybody the bottom card just to see how far that actually reaches. Oh, well, maybe we're not quite on the bottom yet. We go. And yes, now there we have exactly the same card. And so we take this. And I think we did it, each and every card completely synchronized throughout the whole deck up to the very last. Thank you very much. That is synchronizing decks. There you go.
Hey, Hartling!
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, Alyson.
Wow.
Good to see you. Hi.
Nice to see you. Do you think you fooled Penn and Teller?
Well, you know, Penn is also a musician, so he's very familiar with all those frequencies and sound waves and stuff. He might actually understand the physics of that better than I do. I'm not sure. You never know.
Have you ever had what people might consider a real job?
Well, back in Frankfurt at university, I studied psychology and linguistics and philosophy. So, no.
So tell me about magic in Germany.
Magic is actually doing pretty well in Germany right now. We have between maybe 30 and 40 small close-up theaters built specifically to watch magic. So in that respect, it is almost a little bit like a golden age.
Awesome.
Think, yeah.
All right, well, let's check in, see if they can guess your magic. Boys.
Boy, that's a beautiful routine.
Oh, thank you.
You don't usually see things that complex. You have one thing, then you add on to it, and you add on to it, and you add on to it, and there's just more and more things just piling up one after the other. There's just a complexity. And then one of the things that's wonderful about magic is after you've just a little ways in, you do these really heavy provers, and then we start to trust you. And as you know, that's a huge mistake in magic.
That is true, as you would know.
Yes,
right?
yes, as we would know. So we think we've given you a few little hints you can take to the bank there. Yeah,
that's true. I think I can accept that.
Okay, good.
Okay, they figured it out.
Yes,
well,
I think I did.
you.
So thank you very much. It was great being here. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm Pitt Hartling, and I'm from Frankfurt, Germany. I might be one of the most un-German Germans there is. I mean, I don't drive a car, no beer. I'd rather have a glass of orange juice to a beer any day. And I do comedy. And at the same time, I've always taken magic quite seriously. I learned English and Spanish to read magic books just to be able to learn and get to know more. So I've been into magic since I was 10. For me, it was all one big, fun adventure, and that hasn't really changed. I'm usually quite sharing and very open, but for some reason, this trick I've always held a bit close to the vest. Now it's time to try and fool Penn Teller with that.
Hello, everybody. I am terrified to be here. This is great. Everyone, please join me in giving a giant round of peer pressure to Alyson Hannigan as she joins me at the table. So nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Sit right there for me. Oh, this is great. So tonight I'm going to teach you how to steal money, specifically from those two. Are you on board?
Sure.
Dope. We're going to do that by playing a little game. Have you ever played three-card Monty before?
No.
It's a brilliant game, tremendous.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. It uses 2 black 7s and a red queen.
Okay.
The idea is that the cards go face down, then they get mixed up, and then people bet money to figure out if they can see which one is the queen. Actually, were you following?
Yes.
Which one's the queen?
The middle one.
The middle one. That's an excellent guess. You're natural.
Well, you were slow, so thanks.
So the trouble with this game is that I keep saying it in quotes, because it's actually more of a scam or a con, like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. The magicians have studied this game for years, so they understand all of the little fiddly bits that transform it from a simple game into a crime. So if you wanted to use this to rip off magicians like Penn and Teller, you would play three-card Monty, but you would play it with invisible cards. So Alyson, you've got 2 black 7s.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. You got a red queen. You mix them up, and you are never gonna learn anything if I do it all for you. Get in there and mix up those cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did the sound effects, so it felt like it was real.
That was totes perf.
Okay.
So Alyson, what I'd like you to do now, bet the boys $20 they can't find the queen.
Hey, guys. I bet you 20 of his dollars that you can't find the queen.
Do you not have $20?
Well, it's not on me.
That's okay, I came prepared.
Oh, thanks.
I'll bankroll you for round 1.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Penn and Teller are gonna have to make a decision in just a moment. What I'd like you to do is take this bill, and whenever they make a decision, place it wherever they say, on position 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and take the bill.
Okay.
Excellent. Penn, Teller, which one's the queen?
The middle one.
Middle one?
All right.
Go ahead and place it down. Yep, nice job.
Still the sound effects.
They're correct.
Wow.
Excellent guess.
So
Alyson?
who gets the 20?
Well, you just lost me $20.
Oh, sorry. I do that.
Don't worry. Everything is going according to plan, right? What you just did is called setting the hook.
Oh.
Right? They won a little bit of money, now they're gonna wanna win a little bit more, right? So for round 2, all we're gonna do is switch the 2 black 7s. Go ahead, get in there and switch the 2 black 7s. You are crushing this. All right, Alyson, this time raise the stakes a bit. Bet them $50 they can't find the queen.
Guys, $50 of his money that you can't find the queen. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and, I'll stay course here for round 2. Sound good?
All right, sounds good to me.
Same deal as before. They have to make a decision, position 1, 2, or 3, wherever they say. Please place the bill. Penn, Teller. Which card should be the queen?
Well, I think it's the one on the left. His left.
My left.
Eric's left.
Over there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Gotcha. Now, a lot of people were rooting for the first one. A lot of people here thought it was in the center. I know some people may have thought it's not the queen, it's a black 7. Unfortunately for Penn, he placed the bet here. You would have placed the bet here, because that is where the queen is. Penn, I know you would have preferred this outcome, but in each life, a little rain must fall. I have good news. Good news, right? We're up $30.
That's
And
great.
they're mad at you because you cheated them.
Oh, sorry, guys.
We're gonna go for round 3 now, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna take the 3rd card and put it right there, right? But when you do so, you put it down very aggressively so that it ends up with a bend in the corner. You're not gonna say anything, just let them see it. The pros call this throwing a lug. You turn the other card face down, there's only 2 moves left, and I'm gonna make them for you, okay? Very high-end sleight of hand. And we're gonna go for all the cash.
Oh boy.
Bet them $100 they can't find the queen.
He says he has $100 to bet you guys. The queen.
I'm on.
Woo!
I'm out.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Are you sure you don't have any of that Buffy money laying around? It's okay, we'll go to my stash.
Okay. Oh. It's handy in Vegas.
Yeah, it is. 20, 40, 60, 80, $100.
Woo!
Yeah.
Big spender.
This time, don't bother placing the cash on any of the cards. Just keep an eye on it, because we might have to run.
Okay.
While Penn and Teller were focused on the cash there, Alyson got in and she switched it, so now the queen is sitting right here next to my left hand. Stellar work, Alyson. Nice job. Penn, Teller, last round. Which one's the queen?
I would say the one on your right.
Bent corner works every time. Gentlemen, that right there is the red queen.
Oh.
These are the 2 black 7s. And that's the invisible 3-card Monty.
Very, very cool. Erik Tait, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Wow. That's fantastic. What do people think when they meet you? Like, what do they think you do?
Some people think I'm a comedian. Other people think I'm a magician. I'm just happy when they hire me and their check's clear. So that's it.
And you're a comedy writer as well.
Yeah, comedy and magic are kind of weird, though, because comedy, I think there's a great magician who said something about how comedy is fundamentally about telling a truth, and magic is fundamentally about telling a lie. And so they don't really work well together. So it's really a delicate balance to try and figure out, how to make things funny and magical.
Yeah, well, I think you've done a really good job at that.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, let's see what Penn and Teller thought. Penn Teller!
You're really funny, and it's a really different style. It's a really nice, different style, seeing that, taking a gambling thing, the premise, then just taking it to another place. And I loved you pulling the money out of your beard. Wicked good. What's the use of having an ironic beard if you can't have an ironic magic trick to go with it, right? And the choreography is just perfect. All the moves are just clean and wonderful and timed perfectly. Nothing's even slightly awkward. But I want to do kind of a non sequitur here. You seem very healthy. Are you a healthy guy?
Yeah, I've been to a gym once or thrice.
Any medical work done? Like, I was wondering if maybe Dr. Leonard Green gave any laparoscopic surgery, any of that go on?
Oh yeah, I'm laterally aware of the idea that you're trying to snap out there.
Does that mean they got you?
A lot of times we talk in code. It's not often people talk back to us in code. That's really great. That's really great. You get an idea of the 411 I'm laying on you there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
So clearly they know, and you made Penn laugh very loudly.
That's really all I wanted. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Erik Tait, everyone.
Thanks very much. I'm a comedian and a magician from Columbus, Ohio. When I was 19, I worked at a vaudeville variety theater as a juggler, and I went to Humber College. I have a degree in comedy writing and performance. I think I'm the only one on the show that can academically prove that I'm hilarious. I wanted to prepare myself as best I could for what the show is. So I printed off pictures of Penn and Teller, and then I set up cameras, and I played audio from some old shows that they've done so that Penn's voice wouldn't spook me.
You fooled us.
When I first created this trick, it didn't see the light of day for 5 years. Every time I do it, it's always, I don't know if this is gonna work. It's a huge challenge for me. I have been told that this is one of the more difficult card tricks that's ever been presented.
Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Kelvin Chow here. Most people have this concept about magic, that they think magic happens in our hand. But actually, it's all up in your head. All magicians are doing is help you imagine the magic. Let me demonstrate. What I'm doing right now is merely putting this into a shape of a deck of cards. But once I told you this, and once you start thinking, it will actually pierce inside. Some of you may notice all the cards are still blank. There's nothing on them at the moment. And I need someone to help me out. Mr. Penn, would you mind? Now, there are 52 cards in the deck, yes?
Yes.
And there are number cards and picture cards.
Yes, there are.
Which one do you think would be more difficult to imagine, numbers or pictures?
For me, pictures.
And there are Jack, Queen, and King in the picture cards. Which one do you prefer?
I would go with Jack.
The Jack, and there are 4 suits in the Jack, right? Do you have a favorite?
I'll say clubs. Jack and clubs. Yeah.
This is a free choice, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, everyone, I want you guys to imagine the card that I'm holding right now is actually the Jack of clubs. If you focus, you can see slowly. Changes into a Jack of clubs. This is the first one. Thank you. Since we're already thinking of jacks, let's imagine the other black jacks, shall we? The next black jack will be the Jack of Spades. And this time, let's do it in slow motion. All you need to do is just stare at the center of the card. You can see some color will slowly appears, front and back. And the color will grow into a body, the head, and a complete Jack of Spades. Now just 2 down and 50 more to go. For the next Jack, let's speed up a little bit. The next 2 will be the red Jacks, and let's do them both together. Just imagine, those are the 2 red Jacks. First, the Jack of Hearts, and the diamonds. Now, everyone, please, I want you to think of a card that you like. Imagine the card you're thinking of is somewhere in this pack. If you focus on your card, you can actually see the card you're thinking of will slowly appears. Not just 1, not just 2, but every single one of them. Thank you. Now, we have a deck of cards made with our imagination. There's actually quite a few special things you can do with this. And let's try this with the Ace of Diamonds here. And also brought here with me some special stickers that can help us with the imagination game. To use those stickers is really simple. All you need to do is just tape it on the Ace of Diamonds like this. Because of the design of the stickers, it actually creates a very special optical illusion. Because it looks like the back of the card, right? The stickers. Once it's placed on top of the deck, it looks like there's a hole on the Ace of Diamonds, right? But because this is an imaginary deck, once you think it's a reality, it becomes the reality. And now, let's try this one more time. If you have a good imagination, you don't even need to use the stickers. And let's try this with the 6 of clubs here. Just imagine the 6 of clubs as a whole, like the Ace of Diamonds. Just by merely thinking about it would be enough to change the reality. And if we all think about it together, we can even extend this to the entire pack. But remember, all of those are just your imagination. A moment ago, those were not even playing cards. Those were just some blank piece of paper, right? And once you stop thinking, they will actually change back to blank. Not just 1, not just 2, but every single one of them will go back to blank. Except for 1, and only 1. The Ace of Diamonds on the table. But just like the other, this is nothing but your imagination. So if you stop thinking about it, you can actually see the Ace of Diamonds slowly disappear. Because from the very beginning, there were only 2 things: your imagination and a piece of paper.
Kelvin Chow!
Thank you.
so impressed.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing
too.
magic? Good. You should be.
Yes. A really long time, about like 10 plus years. I lose count.
Do you perform in Hong Kong?
A little bit. I'm not a professional, but sometimes I do get to do shows in Hong Kong.
Really? I feel like this will help you, right?
Yes, certainly. Certainly it would.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
And so what else do you do?
That's the problem with most magicians. We don't do much else besides magic.
Well, they're writing a lot. They're not talking to each other. They're just writing. What do you think?
I don't know. I did a bunch of tricks, and that's my strategy. There's like a whole bunch of them. I don't know how many of them can see through it.
How many tricks were there? Can you tell me that?
Oh, wow. I lost count myself.
All right. Let's see if Penn and Teller can figure out how you did all those tricks.
Absolutely.
All right, Penn, Teller.
Yeah, there's so many tricks in there that you couldn't count them, right?
Yes,
Is that what you said? There's a lot of tricks, and there's a lot of skill, and just crazy amounts of practice. I mean, just acrobatic, just amazing stuff going on. And also, I love the fact that there's a plot other than find a card. You know, there's nothing more powerful than just telling someone to name a card and then being able to do miracles with that. Because if you really had magical powers, you wouldn't say pick a card to get one, you'd say name one. And you did that. And then all the stuff is so visual and pretty and really, really nice. I like the fact that it's a visceral act and you get the audience gasping and doing stuff. And there are so many things on our notes, and there were so many puns and names we'd have to reference that I can't do it. There's a zillion things. So Teller has written down a few things that might enlighten you as to what we thought.
Oh, wow.
That's just Teller writing out that he's offering him money if he backs down.
Pretty much. Pretty much it.
So did Teller give you enough information? Do they know how it was done?
Yes, they did. Unfortunately.
Okay, well, thank you, Kelvin Chow.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Kelvin Chow here. I'm a magician and a card mechanic. I'm born and raised from Hong Kong. I was quite arrogant back then when I was a kid. I was pretty good at math and physics. I thought I know how the world works. And then I saw a guy who did a SpongeBob routine on the street, and it fooled me so badly. I just couldn't handle it. When the ball multiplied in my hand, it just blew me away. I was fascinated by how easy it is to deceive another person. And that's where I started to learn a lot more about magic. I create most of the trick I do. I hope I am gonna fool Penn Teller. If I can fool Penn Teller, I can convince my wife that my card trick is actually worth watching.